we have quite a few. Hi, everybody. Can you, oh, hold on. Am I muted? Can you hear me okay? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Thanks, Emma. I'm going to share my screen with you. Give me 1 second. Okay, are y'all able to see my screen? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Awesome, thank you, Libby. Good to see you, Libby. I haven't seen you in a minute. Okay. It's a very, I'm going to, let me turn my computer so that you can see me while I'm talking and you can see the screen. Hi, everybody. It's been a day already, hasn't it? Okay. I was waiting for TCU to cancel classes or to at least delay, and then nothing came through. I was driving down Camp Bowie, flooded, like cars are turn around, and I was like, I just gotta keep pushing on because I got classes to teach. And with my kid, I was driving with my kid, Strong Rock. So fortunately, we all made it. Thank you to those of you who are online. I know we're not supposed to be doing Zoom, but I mean, it was either that or we missed out an entire day. So I would rather do that. You can stay in your chairs. You can come over here. You can stand up. You can sit on the floor, whatever you want to do. I know it's like I know. We'll get through it.
Will you be mad if we sit in these chairs?
I will not be mad if you sit in those chairs. Just move them back. Here's another leather one if somebody wants to sit in that one. Okay, let me just go through this attendance real quick. Brianna. Awesome. Allie, are you signed in? Allie. Nope. Okay, that's okay. We've been emailing. We'll be fine. I'm going to mispronounce this. Kaylee? Shaylee. Thank you. Shaylee. Nice to meet you. Maddie?
I'm here on Zoom.
PTI.
Oh, I'm on
Maddie,
Zoom.
thank you. I see you. Drew? Oh, she's on there.
I'm
Thank
here.
you. I see you, Drew. Anaya? Hi. Good to see. I haven't seen you in so long. I swear I thought you graduated.
Yeah, no, still here.
And you have this, you did this one project in intro to visual.
Yeah.
I think it was one of your last projects that I still remember. It was about an artist, I think.
Yeah.
I still remember it. And anytime I teach that class, I'm like, okay, here's an example. Yeah. I know, snaps. Maddie Marks, I see you on Zoom. Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna mispronounce this too. Liz?
Here.
Did I say that right? Liz or Liz?
Liz.
Liz. Okay, perfect. Lance, hello. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
I don't even really know you either.
I'm around.
You're around. Yasmin?
I'm
Are
on
you-
Zoom.
I think I see you. Yes, hello. Emma Day? Emma Day or Emma? Emma Day. Perfect. What a beautiful name. Micah? Hi. Gracie? Is that you? Hi. James, are you online? Hold on, let me see. James, I don't see you online. Okay, that's fine. It's one of those days. Emma, hello. Libby, hello. Okay, most of us are here. We're gonna get started. Did everyone, Brianna, are you just gonna stand?
I'm just gonna stand.
Okay.
I think I'm embarrassed a little wet. So
Okay, why don't you sit in that one?
then I'll have to like dry it off.
Yeah, you can have it.
All the way from Peak Park.
I like that one.
Oh, girl. Okay, listen, if you get tired, we can wipe it off with a napkin. It'll be fine. Okay, everybody, listen, everybody's wet. I had one of those big golf umbrellas. I still was soaking when I walked in the door. Still soaking. Okay. Here's what we're doing today. Welcome to News Production. I'm so happy to have you all here. If I can just get this to work. Every day when you come in, we'll have a plan. Did most of you get access to D2L?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Were you able to look through some of this stuff? If you didn't, it's okay. We're gonna go over it today. the class list to see who's
That's
in.
so
Oh, I
funny.
do that all summer long. I do it all summer long. I'm like, okay, yes, I know you, I know you, I know you. Okay. Every day I'm gonna stand back here so I can have access to the computer. We'll have a plan. So today I'm gonna do what's called a brown bag resume with you. For those of you that know me, this is just a different way of getting to know me. For those of you that don't know me, this is how you're gonna get to know me. And then we'll go over the syllabus and go over a couple of things before, like for our first day, assuming we have time. So here's my brown bag resume. I just hate doing the same old thing with slides and stuff like that. So I was like, how can I do this different? And so hopefully you all on Zoom can see me. This is obviously not a brown bag. This is a Container Store tote. So that should already tell you something about me. What can you guess that says about me? I like totes. I'm very organized. I try to be as best I can. So today that went all out the window. It didn't go well. It's been a day for me. So here's a little bit about me. I'm going to pull some things out here and you'll know who I am. You can call me Patty. Please don't call me professor or doctor or anything like that. Brianna and Anaya will tell you, just call me Patty. And well, Lance kind of, because you were in my class for a hot minute. All right, okay, cool. So a hot minute. So I'm a news producer. Here's the one time I will show this. I won an Emmy. I have an Emmy. So I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. Believe me, can you all see my Emmy? Isn't it beautiful? I usually, last time, I say this every semester, but last semester, some people in one of my classes were like, yeah. And I was like, I've said this before, but they don't believe me. So I've brought the proof.
Is it real though?
It is it's real. It is real. Actually, look at this. It poked a hole through my computer. So yeah, dangerous. My background is in visual storytelling. However, I produced the news. I was the person behind the scenes. This is my headset from NBC5. I stole it. Don't tell anybody because they'll ask for it back and I'm not giving it back. I lost, I'm pretty sure this is the reason why, can you all see the headset? I'm pretty sure this is why I don't hear very well sometimes because I used to have the volume up in my ear very, very loud. So this is my headset from NBC. All right, what's next? Okay. Y'all are my guinea pigs. I'm a dog mom. I'm a dog mom, but I'm also an actual mom. Some of you I had in class when I was pregnant and we were on Zoom. I gave birth to Sophia, my daughter. This is not how you spell her name. She's FIA, but the book is what it is. Sophia, you can see the book. I love you, Sophia. Sophia is 18 months old. She's a little baby. She's going to be coming to UCC across the street. So I'm going to get to go see her during the day, during the school year. She was born in that awful storm in 2021 in February, like literally in the middle of it. There was one wave and then there was a break for a day. I went to the hospital that day and then the rest of the storm came that night. So I went to the hospital because my blood pressure went up and I told the doctor, something's not right. And she was like, we need to get the baby out. You need to come in. And so I went in and it was that day on I-35 when there was that 100-car pileup. Yeah. Fortunately, my doctor was there and I didn't have some stranger deliver my baby. So that's how she made her entrance into the world. She's very dramatic.
Was she born on Valentine's Day?
No,
Okay.
on the 16th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the storm hit on Valentine's Day.
It did, yeah. Okay. I'm a beauty queen. I'm kidding. I'm not a beauty queen. I used to wear, I did participate in pageants and stuff when I was, can you see my crown? When I was younger. On Sundays during Game of Thrones back in the day, I used to wear this to remind everybody of who the real queen is. Did you all see the premiere of the new one?
I have not watched it. I didn't finish it.
I started it and I was like, I'm out.
Really?
I'll leave it for you to decide. I love cooking. if you ever need a home cooked meal, come to my house or ask me to bring you food, because I will, but I do Mexican food.
That's fine.
Okay, that's my background. I'm a Mexican. I cook Mexican food. I know I don't look Mexican, but I am. Okay, this is my Formula One hat. I am a huge Formula One fan. Huge. My husband and I went to one of the races this summer. We went to Austria. And this is the cap that I brought back from the Red Bull ring. We're big Red Bull fans because the only Mexican in Red Bull or in racing is a Red Bull team member. So I am going to do my best, if it's like my last dying wish, to get us one day to go to a Formula One race in Austin so we can learn all sorts of reporting and video recording skills, because the opportunities are endless. And my last thing is this. Can anybody guess what this represents to me? Time. What about time? It's precious. What else?
Time management.
Time management. What else? It's limited. All of those things definitely are part of me. But what this represents to me is change and growth. For me, I don't know if y'all can see, sorry, I'm trying here. When I was at TCU, because I graduated from TCU in 2010, from my undergrad, and I did the journalism program. And when I graduated from TCU, I was a totally different person than what I am today. Totally different. When I went to grad school, I was a very different person than I am today. So why do I tell, hi,
Sorry.
to see you. Did you make it okay through the rain? You
Yeah,
look dry.
I just went to the bathroom to like wipe myself off.
Okay, everybody else was like so.
I was soaking.
Okay, hi James, good to see you again. So yeah, what this why I say this to you is because you can start forming who you are today. You can change who you are today, but I promise you, when you leave here and you go into the real world, you're going to be somebody different. And that's okay. What you do throughout your life is change. You will never be the same person that you are today. There are some values that will stick with you, but you grow, you have new experiences, right? When I got married, I remember right before he proposed, I remember telling him, I'm looking for my husband, I told him, I'm looking for somebody who's gonna be okay with who I become. Because who I am now versus who I am when I have a kid is going to be different. I'm going to have different responsibilities, different priorities. And so that's how I knew he was the one, because he was like, I'm down. It's good. Let's go. Let's do it. So we did. We got married. So that's what changes to me. And I hope that if there's a lesson that I can teach you all that you walk away with, of course, it's journalism, but you will change. You will grow, and my goal is to help you grow and help you figure out what you want to do with your life. And if you end up going somewhere else and doing something else, that's okay too. Okay. So that's my brown bag. Who are you? Tell me who you are. Give me your name, your year, what you want to do when you grow up. James, let's start with you.
Okay, my name's James. I'm a senior here. And I want to be on TV one day, just talking about sports. I want to be a sportscaster, reporter, something along the lines of that.
Yes, he does.
So yeah.
I've got something for you. I'll talk to you about it later in the semester. Okay, let's start here.
I'm a junior and I'm be a sports reporter.
Yeah, I got something for you too. Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Gracie. I am a junior and I want to be a therapist, but journalism is my minor, and the dream job, if it ever happened, would be like to co-host on Good Morning America.
Yes, I love that. Okay,
My name is Micah. I'm a junior and I want to be on sports.
okay, got something for you too.
I'm Emily. I'm also a junior and I'm write a magazine for that.
Okay, awesome.
I'm Shaylee. I also don't usually sound like this. I've been using my voice on and off. I'm a junior and I want to be an attorney.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Brianna Adams. I am a senior and I want to be.
Thank God. I got one. Okay.
Hi, my name's Anaya. I am a senior. Similar to Gracie, I too want to be, will be co-host on Good Morning America. That feels like a dream job.
Yes.
But more practically, probably, I want to make a documentary.
I love that. I love that. When I was at Berkeley, we had award-winning documentary for filmmakers as our professors. I didn't do the documentary side, but some of my best friends were in documentary and they've gone on to produce some amazing things. So yes, hats off for that. If you do that, hats off. Lance?
Alrighty, my name is Lance. My youth is junior, as you can tell, so get wet, so I may look clueless over here. But what I wanna be was one, it was the producer, it still is, but mostly I can do both, magazine writing as well. So like both, you know, so
Yes.
I say, why not?
Okay, why not? I like it. Okay, great. For the people that are on Zoom, don't worry, we're probably not going to, like the sound for some reason coming through your mics doesn't work on my computer, so I won't go through you, but don't worry, because I'm gonna go through the syllabus next, and I believe, let me check something. Yeah, you're gonna make your own brown bag resumes. So I'll talk to you about that at the end of class. But I want y'all, I am gonna want y'all to do your own brown bag resumes and bring them to class. So take a look at the schedule on D2L and the syllabus, because all the info that you need for when stuff is due is there. All right, questions so far about me, about my background, who I am?
Can I ask what your like MA was specifically?
Yes,
for?
it was for storm coverage. I love storm coverage. I'm so good at it. I'm like, not to toot my own horn, but I got really good at it. We developed a system over at NBC5 that just worked for us. I was a morning show producer. So anytime we had bad weather, we'd go on at 4 a.m. and I was the lead producer. So I would go on from 4 a.m. all the way to 11 a.m. And we just had really bad weather one day. We thought there were going to be tornadoes, but there weren't. That were just straight line winds. Straight line winds are just as powerful as tornadoes, and the damage that it caused in Dallas was really, really awful. So our coverage, our newscast, I think I have it somewhere that I can show you all one day, but the newscast was essentially, I submitted the 6 o'clock hour, because that's the hour I really produced up, the 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. That's when people are getting up, getting ready to go to school, getting ready to go to work. And so that was the money hour for us. And so that's what I got my ME in. Yeah.
What time did you have to wake up for like the 4 a.m. or what time did you have to be there?
Well, I was a 6 a.m. producer permanently. So that was my day-to-day job. But so I would go in at like 10 p.m. the night before. And then I would get out 7, 8 o'clock the next day, sometimes later, just depending on what I was doing. It's a very difficult schedule, but the morning shows is where it's at. I mean, everyone thinks it's the later shows or the daytime shows, but where the money is, where the viewers are, it's in the mornings. So it was worth it to me. Yeah. Lance,
So, you know, I'm listening to you. Trying, like,
you're good. You're good. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into the syllabus really quickly. If you have any questions about this semester, it is in the syllabus, I promise you. My office, if you don't know where it is, it's 178. You just go down this stairwell right here, and I'm right there. I'm right next to where Tisdale used to be. Tisdale moved his office. He's now up here somewhere. If you need to see me, it's best to make an appointment with me. Just go to calendly.com/Prof Patty, and you can make an appointment with me there. If you need me, email me first. If there's an emergency, Patty, I was in a wreck, I can't come to class today. Patty, I'm throwing up, I can't come to class today. Patty, my interview just pooped out on me, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just text me. I respond really quickly, or call me. I'll usually answer if I'm not in class. Now, I go to bed at 10 o'clock at night because I got a baby and I'm beat by then. So if I don't answer you at 10 o'clock, you know why. Important date. I'm sure you all saw that we're gonna do a little boot camp on Sunday. I haven't gotten any emails from anybody. It says 12 PM here. It's really 12:30. We're gonna meet at 12:30 on Sunday. I haven't gotten any emails from anyone that can't make it. Essentially, what we're gonna do is I want to take the advanced class and your class and bring you all together because I want us to work together for the newscast and what we're going to be doing this semester. That's how this class should be run. Essentially, you all work for TCU News Now as reporters, as anchors, or whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to do more than that, Brianna, we've talked a little bit about this. Those opportunities will be presented. But you all have to know about each other and you all have to have communication with each other. So that's what we're going to do on Sunday. It's going to be easy peasy. You don't have to prepare anything. You don't have to come dressed up. I will bring you pizza so that we can soak up whatever it is that you consumed over the weekend. I know, I've been there. So that's what we're going to do. And I won't keep you for very long. I won't keep you long. Election day is November 8th. We are going to be covering election day. If you have classes during the day, if you have work, whatever it might be, any concerns that you have about that day, please let me know ahead of time. We'll work around your schedule. If you need me to email your professors like, hey, we've got election day. This is a big deal. Here's what we're going to be doing. Most of them are pretty good about letting you out without any penalty. So just keep me in the loop. Final projects. You're going to have one final project. It's due on the 16th of December. I'll tell you what that is here in a little bit. And then your last day to drop is the 7th. And I don't think you can take this past no credit. Yeah. So unless if you're not, I don't think you can. So just ignore that.
Cause you can't even get it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So outcomes for you. Here's what you're going to be able to do by the time you finish this class. Film and produce a broadcast news using standard industry equipment like those Panasonic cameras that we have. But I also want you to learn how to use this. If you didn't get a chance to take Mojo with me, mobile journalism, which is the class it's this semester, I'm going to give you a little taste of it in this class. Most of your packages will be shot using your mobile phone if you have one. If you don't have one, come see me. I also am going to expect that you turn a package in one day. Okay, you can do it. I promise you, you can do it. We do it every semester and everyone's always like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to drop this class. I can't, I'm so stressed. I promise you, you will get it done. You can turn, that's your final project. And you can do it at any time in the semester. I don't care when you do it. You can turn it in whenever you want, as long as it's in by that due date. We're going to have the same pressures that we have in a real newsroom. We're going to edit video, short keys, I'm going to show you how to use the short keys on Final Cut Pro, good broadcast writing. You'll have a basic understanding of on-camera reporting. And then social media is going to play a huge part of our class. If you don't want to use your personal social media accounts, it's okay. If you want to create a professional social media platform, you're more than welcome to for the purposes of this class. I'll leave that up to you, but I'll tell you more or less what that involves as we get through the semester. Anybody online, if y'all have questions, let me know. And I will get to them. 1 second. I will get to them toward the end here. I just want to make sure my computer is plugged. Oh, it's dying. Oh no. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. Something always goes wrong on the first day. Okay. Back to it. Any questions so far? If y'all have questions, feel free to reach out or to just ask while we're going through this. Okay, what you need for this class, you need a smartphone. If you have one, great. If you don't have one, let me know. Headphones, the kind of headphones that you need are not the wireless earbuds. I need you to have the ones with the wire. If you don't have those old school ones with the wire, it's okay, let me know. I have some extras in my office that you can use for recording. If you want to share a script with me, Google Docs is usually the best way. You need reliable internet access, a cloud service, or some sort of removable hard drive. You will have access to the servers, to News Now servers, but if you're going to be working on your own computers or on these computers, you know the drill. You're probably going to need some way to be able to move around, right? So using a removable hard drive or a cloud service is best. We're going to be using 2 different apps for mobile editing and recording. One is called the Pro Movie Recorder app. Some of you might have it already from Intro to Visual. You had the free version at the time. We're going to pay the $2.99 version for this class. Don't download it yet. You don't need it just yet. The other one that you're going to use is Adobe Premiere Rush. It's free when you use your TCU logins. That's for editing. So we'll go through how to use those later in the semester. Don't panic just yet. I'm really big on practicing by doing. That's the only way you're going to get good at storytelling, at news. I want to help you grow. I'm not here to stump you. I'm not here to trick you. I'm not here to be like, you failed. I have an open door policy. I want you to come to me, send me your stuff ahead of time to look at before I grade it. I want you to get the A. So send me your stuff. I'm all about over communicating. If you are sick, if you're having trouble at home, if you're in need of assistance in some way for whatever reason, school wise or otherwise, just let me know. Just email me, talk to me, set up an appointment. I'm super understanding. You can talk to anybody that's ever taken a class with me. I got you. Just be respectful and professional. We'll be good. Won't have any problems. Everything is chunked into modules on D2L. So if you haven't looked at it, if you click on the content tab, there's modules for every single week. On Mondays, we're going to do lectures, the occasional guest speaker. On Wednesdays, we'll do practice or an activity. Sometimes we'll script and edit. On Fridays, we'll pitch story ideas. We'll do watch parties, social engagement. The first 4 weeks for you for this class is going to be nothing but practice. It's just refresh and practice. Okay. And then after that, week 5, you start turning your stuff. You start producing content regularly. It's usually every 2 weeks you'll have an assignment due. I can go over assignments and scripts with you up to 24 hours before they're due. If you come to me an hour before a class or before it's due, I can't promise that I can help you. So just give me at least 24 hours. You can share scripts or video with me on Google Drive or TCU Box or the servers. Your work is going to be published on TCU 360. Your work is going to be on TCU News Now. So just know it's not like you're turning stuff and it's going nowhere. That's not what we're doing here. Questions? Okay. Do I need to go over this, the dress code? You all know how to dress professionally, right? When you're interviewing, I don't think I need to go into that. I think you will be good.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, like, I have a photo that I use like for work. Is that
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it seems okay.
Jeans are okay.
Okay.
Jeans are okay. Just don't show up with, this big gaping hole in the thigh,
Oh.
right? I mean, that's cute. Yes, sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry. I don't be when you're interviewing people, because I think it's cute. I think it looks great, but what people might see is, oh no, here comes this kid that doesn't know anything, right? So I have them too. I have the jeans. I just don't wear them to class. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's funny. Okay, questions? All right. Equipment checkouts are the same. If you've had to check out equipment with Jim, then you know what to do. You just need to make an appointment with him on his Calendly page. His contact information is here. It's also in the syllabus. It's also on the door outside the equipment room. Please know that if you don't return the equipment in a timely manner, and if I have to get emails from Jim, I am not going to grade your work. And at some point, after so many emails, you may have your privileges revoked. This is a privilege. It's not a right to use that equipment. We've had problems in the past, and I hate getting emails from Jim saying so-and-so hasn't returned their equipment. I've emailed them 5 times already. And then that just makes us look bad. So I don't want to have to put Jim through that. And I certainly don't want to go through that. So you're going to get a 0 until you return your stuff, okay? So just return it in a timely manner. Here's the grade breakdown. You're gonna do reporting. It's a major part of your grade. It counts for 50%. Social engagement is gonna be worth 10%. Professional work, 20%. I'll break all this down, the assignments and what that means. And then your final is worth 20% of your grade. Deadlines do matter. If you can't meet a deadline, you need to let me know. You need to come and discuss it with me. Do not miss it and then have me have to track you down and say, where's this assignment? Oh, well, I just couldn't get it done, or it's coming. Well, you didn't tell me. That's not okay, right? Late work is not okay. If you're gonna miss content, I'm gonna just, every day it's late, you get marked off a letter grade. Now, you can avoid that just by sending a simple email. Okay, just send me an email. I got swamped today. My interviews fell through. It's just not gonna work out this week. Okay, just let me know. Okay, otherwise I'm gonna have to be mean. If you have problems with your grade at the end of the day, there is a process. You should come to me first. Do not go to the provost, do not go to the dean, do not go to the chair, don't go to Chancellor Boschini, because they're gonna kick it back down to me. And then the likelihood of me wanting to help you out isn't gonna be very high. So if you have problems with your grade, I'm very reasonable. Just come talk to me, make your case, and I will listen. And most of the time, I won't. So it's okay. Just come talk to me. Okay? Questions so far? Awesome. Come to class. I take attendance every single day. Every 3 absences, you get 2 paid time off, right? PTO, like in the real world. You get 2 freebies. I don't care what it's for. You can be sick, you can be hungover, you can be just not feeling well, just wanting to take a day off. Totally fine. Take the day. You don't have to tell me why. But on the 3rd, I start taking points off. So every 3 absences, it's 3 points from your final grade. And I do that at the end of the semester. If you need to come talk to me about something and something's going on, most of the time I will excuse you. But again, I need you to communicate with me. If you don't talk to me, I don't know what's going on and I can't help you out. These policies are for people who take advantage and who don't communicate, okay? We're gonna do class activities. If you just don't do the activity because you're like, this is dumb, I don't wanna do it, I'm just gonna mark you absent. Even if you were here, you're getting counted absent, okay? Okay, any questions, comments, or concerns? Anybody? Let me pull up Zoom and see if I have anything in the chat. What is happening with Zoom? Oh my Lord. I really, truly hate Zoom. Okay. It doesn't seem like we have any problems. I don't know who's calling me from California right now. All right. Let's get back to this. Nobody has any questions? Feeling good? Are you scared?
Look, I'm not even gonna lie.
That's okay, Lance. Don't be scared. I've got you. Most of, like I said in my email, I will take care of you. Okay. Some days we got a lot going on in life. I will take care of you. It's gonna be okay. You just gotta talk to me. That's all. That's all I ask. Don't be afraid. It's okay to be afraid, but don't be afraid. Okay, assignments. Let's talk about your assignments. I talked about reporting. 4 packages is what I want from you the entire semester. That's not a big ask. I usually do 5 or 6, but I think 4 feels good. 4 feels, I'm about quality, not quantity in this class, in any of my classes. So 4 packages is what you're going to turn this semester. And 1, what I call social report. So for packages, you're going to work on 4 from start to finish. You'll pitch the idea, you'll produce it, you'll shoot it, you'll edit it, you'll write it, all that stuff. These are going to be on TCU 360 and News Now. Most of the time you have 2 weeks to turn every single story. Sometimes there may be a little bit more time. It just depends. The first story, I do want you to shoot it on a Panasonic camera, just so that you can say, hey, I know how to use it, right? And I'm good and I have no problems with it. The other 3, shoot them on your mobile phones. And I will show you, we'll do a review on how to use the cameras and how to use and shoot on your mobile phones. Each package needs to have the following: a written article. You can't just do a package. The real world expects more of you. You are expected to do web, no matter what your role is, no matter what kind of reporting or anywhere in the media industry, you need a web article to go with your video. So that's what's expected of you. So you'll have a web article, you'll have your video, and I also want you to have social media engagement. So that means I need you to post throughout the week as you're working on your projects, on your packages, what you're doing, what's your story about. It's a way to promote your stuff, really. So that's why I want you to either have a professional or your personal account. I don't care which one it is, you decide, but you're going to be posting throughout the week, 3 minimum, 3 posts per story. Okay. You can use Instagram, you can use TikTok, you can use Twitter, you can use whatever you want. But you want 3 per story minimum. And we'll talk more about what those look like as we move through the next few weeks. This is just a breakdown of what's expected in a package. These are usually due on Fridays. I say at the end of the class because I usually give you Friday time to finish up your stuff and work with me one-on-one. So Fridays is usually at the end of class when your packages are due. What you should aim for, do 2 feature stories and 2 like hard news stories. Why? Because I like to enter your stuff into contests and into award shows and competitions. So they usually ask for 2 features or 2 news or 1 of each. So that's why I want you to do 2 feature, 2 news. If you can. It's not a requirement, but it would be nice. Social reporting, what does that look like? You're going to get into groups and work as a team to do at least 1 social report. So you're going to pick some sort of a newsworthy event to cover or a story to cover, and you're going to report on it live using social media. So you can use a variety of platforms. Let's say I've got you 3 in a group. Lance, you might do a live tweet, a live Twitter feed on the event. Anaya, you might do a live stream on Facebook or Instagram. And then Brianna, you might start working on a readable video that you can post on Facebook or on Instagram, right? Each of you are covering the same event, but what your stuff looks like and what info you gather is going to be different. But it's a social report that you've worked on as a group, right? That's what you're going to do. That's what a social report is. I don't care who's in what group. We can talk about that later, but you're going to submit the links to all of the work that you covered that day or at that event or on that story on D2L, and I'll grade you off of that. Okay, questions? I haven't decided yet, but maybe 3 or 4 per group. And you can do these at any point in the semester. Just let me know when you've done it. Okay. All right. Your class and social engagement. So it's important that you have a professional social media presence, as you've probably guessed already. So you're going to do 14 social posts throughout the semester. It's once a week, and we'll usually do them on Fridays in class. I want you to include a piece of media. So a photo, a video, an article, a GIF, a meme, whatever it might be. Use the hashtags TCU reports and TCU news production. Use these tags, TCU 360, TCU journalism, TCU Mojo. We're going to do these on Fridays. It's about something that you've learned. There's so many people calling me. It's TCU. Hello.
Yeah, they're not.
Check your TCU email.
Be cautious and avoid burden roads. Do not attempt to cross high waters.
Turn around, don't drown.
Watch here.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Nuts. Okay. So it'll be about something that you've done or something that you've learned in class that week. They'll be simple. These are pass fail. Just do them. Okay. It's a way to get your presence built up already, right? You don't have to wait until you leave here to start working on that. Start working on it now, because you're going to start applying for jobs and they're going to look at this stuff. They want to know that you're ready. Okay, so that's why we're doing these. We're not doing these to waste time, I promise. Stand-ups. I want you to do 3 stand-ups this semester. Each of you are going to do 3 solid stand-ups. These should be professional, on-air dress code. We'll talk about that later. Well written, planned, and rehearsed. I don't care if you don't plan on being on camera in the real world. That's okay. It's important that you learn what it's like to have to stop calling me TCU. It's important that you learn what it's like to have to do that and what it's like to have to be in that industry, that part of the industry. It's going to make you a stronger employee, I promise, and a stronger coworker. We're going to use these in your resume reel, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. You're going to make a resume reel so that when you start applying for jobs, you have something to show them. And in it will be your stand-ups and packages and everything that you've done this semester. Right? So there's a method to the madness here. I'll show you how to make a resume reel later in the semester, but it's basically going to include any anchoring, stand-ups, packages, producing, editing skills, anything that you can do, we're going to put it in that resume reel. And those will be due December 7th. That's the last day of class. We'll have a little watch party. We'll bring popcorn and we'll watch everybody's resume reel and cheer everybody on. It'll be fun. Okay, your final package, right? This is the 1-day turn. You're going to do that using your mobile devices. It needs to be a news event of your choosing, but it has to be newsworthy. The entire thing should be shot in 1 day. I will check. It needs to be edited and written in 1 day. I will check. I don't care when you turn it in the semester, as long as it's due by final exam day. You need to turn in your script too. The only things that you can use are your phone, any mobile technology, an external mic, drive, a light, a tripod, all of those things you can use as long as it's all mobile tech, okay? You can use election day reporting to double dip as your final. So if you go out and you do a report on election day in 1 day, because election day is only 1 day, and you're like, dang, this was really good, I'm gonna make this count as my final, I'll do that. Just let me know. That way you don't have to do 2. Yeah, and
How do we like communicate to you that that's gonna be our 1 day?
You just
We're
email me.
Doing it, and then like by the end of the day, it's turned in.
Yep, and you just email me, hey, I'm gonna go out and cover this story as my 1 day. And then you have 24 hours, like a full 24 hours to get it done. So if you start covering it at 7 p.m., you have until 7 p.m. the next day to get it turned in. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Lance,
I'll tell you right now, if I can do that, that'd be mine. And the package.
that's fine. Totally. You may go out there and do election day reporting and say, this was terrible and I can't submit this as my final. I need to try again. And you can do that too. Okay. All right. I'm almost done. When you submit stuff, all of the graded assignments, you're going to put them in WordPress, TCU 360. Do all of you remember how to do that? Have access to it? Okay. If you don't, Holly, down the hallway over here, Holly is going to be your go-to person. She can help you get logged in and set up. Make sure that you put your stuff in line edit 1 on WordPress. You also want to make sure that your videos, like the actual package, is on the News Now server. I'll go over that on Sunday with you, how to do that. I'll make sure everybody has access to the servers, because that's where advanced news production is going to find your stuff for the newscast and put it into the newscast. So that's why I need them there too. You should all have access, but I'll show you how to do this on Sunday. Any questions so far? So far, so good? Feeling okay? Feeling great? Your homework, create your own brown bag resume. That's what I want you to do. Bring it to class on 8/29, which is next Monday. So you have time to work on it. Be prepared to present. I want you to have at least 6 items. Why am I doing this? Because you all are going to find yourselves needing to work together as a team quite a bit this semester. Every time I teach this class, people get more and more connected. And I find that you all are really relying on each other for help to work in teams. That's the other thing. If you go out and do a report and you want to work on something together, I allow that. You can team up on stuff. The problem with that, I will warn you, is that finding time to meet up can be really tough. Y'all are so busy. Y'all have so much going on. It's just really tough to meet up to do stuff together. So I will leave you with that. Any questions? Any concerns?
I think your syllabus is what, when I first took you, and I came in freshman, I think it's was scary.
It's scary. It is scary. And going through all of this is scary, but I promise it can be done. You all will get through it. Often, what happens is people come to me and say, this week was really bad. I need a break. I can't get this done. Your well-being, your mental health, and the quality of your content matters more to me than you just submitting something because you felt like you had to submit it. Are there days that you're going to be up here until 6 a.m. working? Maybe, but that's college. That's part of it, right? But just talk to me and I will have your back. Okay. When you don't talk to me, I can't help you. So just come to me. It's going to be okay. I promise. I've done this so much. It's going to be okay. And everybody survives and everybody has a job and it's going to be great. Okay. Yay. That's it. That's all I have for you. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you for joining on Zoom, everybody. If y'all have questions, please let me know and I'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give me your body.
Thank you.
Bye. I'll see you all.
I'm surprised taking so long to respond to your email over the summer. I had a Wednesday class and I had to realize.
Don't.
I could no longer have that Wednesday class. I didn't do some stuff around.
Let me sign out really quick. Hold on.
No, you're good.
Oh, I had one chat. I can't believe that. I mean, the